Hello and a very heartfelt welcome to everyone joining me today. To all of you watching, wherever you are in the world, I genuinely hope this message finds you in the very best of health and spirits. May your day be filled with calm and positive energy. Today, we're going to take a journey together to a place that challenges everything we know about the rhythm of day and night, a place where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Imagine this. You wake up and look at your clock. It says 10 in the morning. You go to your window, expecting to see the familiar glow of daylight, but instead, you are met with a profound, deep darkness. The stars are still brilliantly visible in the sky. You have breakfast in the dark. You go to work or school under the faint, artificial glow of streetlights. You finish your day, and the sky is still just as black as when you started. This isn't a single, strange day. This is life for 2 entire months in a small, brave town nestled within the Arctic Circle in Norway. The name of this town is Longyearbyen, but the phenomenon it experiences is known as the polar night. For approximately from late October until late February, the sun does not rise above the horizon at all. The heart of this period, about 2 months, is a time of continuous twilight and darkness, where the concept of a sunrise becomes a distant memory and a future hope. To understand why this happens, we need to take a little trip into basic astronomy, but I promise to keep it simple and clear. Our planet Earth is not straight up and down as it spins. It's tilted on its axis by about 23.5 degrees. This tilt is the reason we have seasons. As our planet makes its year-long journey around the sun, different parts of the Earth are pointed either more directly towards the sun or away from it. Now, picture the very top of our planet, the Arctic Circle. For a part of the year, during the Northern Hemisphere's winter, the North Pole is tilted completely away from the sun. Because of this extreme tilt, any location within the Arctic Circle will experience a period where the sun remains below the horizon for more than 24 hours. The closer you are to the North Pole, the longer this period lasts. Longyearbyen, sitting at a latitude of 78 degrees north, is one of the northernmost permanent settlements in the world, which is why its polar night is so exceptionally long. It's not that the sun disappears, it's that the Earth's curvature at that particular location blocks it from view entirely. The sun is circling just below the horizon, never quite managing to peek over it. The light during this time is unlike any light you have ever experienced. It is not pitch black for 24 hours a day. There is a prolonged period of twilight that paints the sky in colors you wouldn't believe. For a few hours around midday, even though the sun itself is not visible, it gets close enough to the horizon to cast its light up into the atmosphere. This creates a magical, ethereal light known as the blue hour or civil twilight. The world is bathed in deep, saturated hues of blue, indigo, violet, and sometimes soft pink and orange on the horizon. It's a dim, beautiful, and almost mystical light that illuminates the snowy landscape enough to see, but it never brightens into day. It's a perpetual dawn or dusk that lasts for weeks. Then, this faint light fades away, and the deep, star-filled Arctic night returns until the next day's twilight glow. This soft light is crucial, as it allows people to still go about some of their daily outdoor activities, albeit in a world that feels completely different from our own. Living in such an environment requires immense adaptation, both physically and mentally. The most immediate challenge for the human body is the lack of natural sunlight, which is our primary source of vitamin D. Vitamin D is absolutely critical for bone health, immune function, and overall well-being. Without it, people can experience fatigue, muscle weakness, and low mood. To combat this, the residents of Longyearbyen are very diligent about taking vitamin D supplements. Their diets are also rich in fatty fish like cod and salmon, which are natural sources of this essential vitamin. Another clever trick they use is light therapy. Many people own special lamps called sad lamps, which mimic the spectrum of natural sunlight. Sitting in front of one of these lamps for 30 minutes each morning can help trick the brain into thinking it's a sunny day, helping to regulate the body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm. Speaking of the circadian rhythm, this is perhaps the biggest battle. Our bodies are hardwired to operate on a 24-hour cycle dictated by light and darkness. Light tells our brain to be awake and alert, darkness signals it to produce melatonin, the sleep hormone, and to wind down. When there is no sunrise to mark the beginning of the day and no sunset to mark its end, this natural rhythm can easily become disrupted. People can experience insomnia, fatigue during the day, and a general feeling of being out of sync with their own body. To fight this, the community relies heavily on routine. Strict and consistent schedules are a way of life. People wake up at the same time every day, eat meals at regular times, and go to bed at a set hour, all of this enforced by alarm clocks rather than the sun. Artificial light indoors is kept very bright and blue-toned during the daytime hours to promote alertness and then is switched to warmer, dimmer tones in the evening to encourage the body to prepare for sleep. It's a conscious, constant effort to impose a man-made structure on a world without natural timekeeping. The psychological impact of 2 months of darkness cannot be understated. Many people are familiar with the winter blues, a general feeling of lethargy and sadness that can come with shorter days. In the polar night, this can be amplified into a more serious condition known as seasonal affective disorder, or SAD. Symptoms can include persistent low mood, a lack of energy and motivation, difficulty concentrating, and even social withdrawal. The community in Longyearbyen is very aware of this and is incredibly proactive in combating it. There is a huge emphasis on community, coziness, and creating warmth and light. The Norwegian concept of koselig, similar to the Danish hygge, is a vital survival tool. It's all about creating a feeling of comfort, contentment, and well-being by enjoying life's simple pleasures. People spend a lot of time indoors socializing with friends and family. Homes, cafes, and restaurants are filled with the warm glow of candles, soft blankets, and hot drinks. There is a conscious effort to make the indoors as inviting and cheerful as possible. Social events are a cornerstone of life during the polar night. The community comes together to create reasons to celebrate and look forward. There are concerts, festivals, lectures, and sports events all organized to break up the monotony of the darkness and keep people connected. Physical activity is also a massive part of staying healthy. People still go outside. They go for walks under the starry sky, they go skiing, and they snowmobile, all dressed in high-visibility reflective clothing to be safe in the dark. This exercise is not just for physical health, it's crucial for mental health, releasing endorphins that naturally fight stress and anxiety. The darkness itself is also reframed. Instead of seeing it as a burden, many residents learn to see it as an opportunity. It is the best time of year to witness the unbelievable spectacle of the northern lights, or aurora borealis. With no sun to wash out their colors, the dark skies become a perfect canvas for these dancing green, pink, and purple lights. People will often go on guided Northern Lights tours or simply step into their backyards to watch this incredible natural light show, a beautiful consolation prize for the missing sun. Life for children in Longyearbyen is also uniquely adapted. The school day runs on a strict schedule, and outdoor play is still encouraged, but with important safety modifications. Children are required to wear reflective vests at all times when outside during the school day so they remain visible to others. School buildings are designed with large, well-lit indoor play areas and are painted in bright, cheerful colors to compensate for the lack of natural light. Education about the polar night and how to live safely and happily within it is part of the curriculum from a young age. Then, after 2 long months, something miraculous begins to happen. Sometime in late February, the entire town gathers for a moment they have been waiting for with immense anticipation. The first sunrise. It's not a sudden event. The sun has been creeping closer and closer to the horizon, making the daily twilight periods longer and a little brighter. But finally, the day arrives when the very top edge of the sun finally, triumphantly, appears over the mountainous horizon. It's a moment of pure, collective joy. People stop what they are doing. Schools let out early. Businesses close. The community gathers on hillsides, sharing hot chocolate and blankets, to watch this incredible event together. It's a celebration, a festival, a true symbol of resilience and hope. That first sunrise is not a long one. The sun may only be visible for a few minutes before it dips back down. But it marks a turning point. Each day after that will be longer and brighter than the last, until they reach the opposite extreme. The midnight sun, where the sun never sets for months on end. The polar night is a powerful testament to human adaptability and the strength of community. The people of Longyearbyen don't just endure the darkness, they have learned to embrace it, to find beauty and unique experiences within it. They have built a society that supports one another, that creates its own light and warmth from within. It teaches us a profound lesson about perspective. A challenge, no matter how daunting, can be met with preparation, a positive mindset, and the support of those around us. Their lives are a beautiful dance with the extremes of nature, a reminder that even in the deepest darkness, there is light to be found, in the stars, in the aurora, in the warmth of a shared meal, and in the unwavering hope for the sun's return. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the top of the world. Take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, and I'll see you in the next video.